Greetings, one and all, and welcome to this math lesson. The topic for today is types of numbers. Types of numbers. It's awesome that you are here with us. Now let's dive into the lesson. The first type of numbers that we will be considering together would be natural numbers. Now, natural numbers are sometimes called counting numbers. These would be your positive numbers that are part of the following infinite set. So any positive number that is a part of this infinite set, any positive number that is a part of this sequence of numbers, any positive number that is a part of this group of numbers, we call a natural number. Now, our natural numbers start with 1, and then the next one is 2, and then 3, and then 4, and it will continue on in this pattern all the way on to infinity. Now, notice that there are no negative integers. Notice that there are no negative numbers. No negative numbers that are part of our natural numbers. There's also no fractions, no decimals, and notice that our natural numbers does not include 0. Now, our next type of numbers that we'll be considering would be the whole numbers. Now, the difference between the whole numbers and the natural numbers is that the whole numbers includes 0, whereas the natural numbers does not include 0. So whole numbers are basically your natural numbers with the inclusion of 0, right? So positive numbers along with 0 that are part of the following infinite set are called whole numbers. So notice that our whole numbers does not include negative numbers. It does not include any fractions and no decimals, but it does include 0. Now, the next type of numbers that we'll be considering would be integers. Integers are similar to whole numbers, but the difference is that the negative numbers are included with this. So for whole numbers, we just include 0 and the positive natural numbers, but for integers, we also consider the negative counterparts. So integers are positive and negative numbers along with 0 that are part of the following infinite set. So notice that here, negative numbers are included, right? No fractions, no decimals, but 0 is also included as well. Now let's take a look at even numbers. Even numbers are those integers that can be divided exactly by 2. So for example, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, and so on. These numbers, they can be divided exactly by 2. And so they are called even numbers. Notice that 2 divided by 2 is 1, 4 divided by 2 is 2, 6 divided by 2 is 3, and so on. So they can be divided exactly by 2. To know if a number is even, all you need to do is look at the digit in the ones place. And if the digit in the ones place is an even number, if the digit in the ones place is 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8, then the entire number is even. So let's take a look at this number, 2020. Notice that the number in the ones place is 0, and 0 is even. Therefore, the entire number, 2020, is even. Let's consider this other number, 3,452. Notice that this number 2, is in the ones place. And since number 2 is even, the entire number, 3,452, is even. Let's consider this other number, 7,654. Notice that the number in the ones place is 4, and 4 is even. So this entire number is even. Let's consider this other number, 88,996. Notice that the number in the ones place is 6, and 6 is even, so therefore the entire number is even. And the same thing applies for this number. 8 is even, and 8 is in the ones place, and therefore the entire number is even. But what if we have an integer that does not, or that cannot be divided exactly by 2? What do we call those numbers? Now, those numbers are called odd numbers. And so examples of odd numbers would be 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, and so on. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end. If you're interested in watching more great content like this one, just head over to the Open Handed Classroom YouTube channel. Like, share, subscribe for support. Thanks again, and I'll see you in the next video.